Hello everyone, I thought I would do something a little different this week, and I'm going to be showing you a week in my planner with my first week of school. So here we have the start of the week beautifully laid out, if I do say so myself, and I'm trying something a little bit more methodical this go around. So usually what I do is I kind of plan things the day before, and I'm very vague about lists, and then I'll go in and I'll fill things out after the fact just for memory keeping sake. But this time I'm trying to treat my schedule as if I'm managing a company. Like I'm trying to really break down my tasks in a easy to manage fashion while still working towards my end goals. So we have today, I have my morning goals. We have to do the laundry. I need to do my introduction stuff for class. I'm going to try to take a break so I don't get burnt out in the afternoon. And then the rest of the afternoon is going to be my homemaking stuff, cleaning, cooking, that fun tidbits. So I'm trying to really divide this up into morning and afternoon. The morning is when I have the most energy. It's when my son takes the longest nap. He's actually sleeping right now, so I'm taking advantage while I can. And then the afternoon, he is a little bit more awake, but he can hang out with me while I'm cleaning and stuff, and I try to make it like entertaining in a way. I'll put him in his little bassinet and he'll sit up and have a few toys, and he'll watch me as I do dishes or bake or whatever, and I like to think it's educational in its own way. At the bottom here, I have the cleaning I need to get done every day. I need to do the dishes in the morning and the afternoon because you have to stay on top of them or they'll overwhelm you. I need to sweep, take care of the clutter, clean the cat box, clean the counters, and do a load of laundry, which I already have his laundry going right now as well as his diapers. And then I have my weekly tasks. I need to mop today, which I definitely noticed some spots on the floor that could use some mopping. And yeah, so with that, I am going to get started on my introduction post and my homework if my cat will stop distracting me. Okay, it is now 2:30 in the afternoon. I have gotten through my list for this morning. I've got a good jump on my notes for this chapter. I still have quite a few left to do, so I do have more time scheduled tomorrow to work on my notes, so I might call it for today for my studying and start working on some of my household tasks, which lines up perfectly because it is 2:30 right now, so I can start cleaning and get some stuff baking. One nice thing is I'm actually not going to cook dinner tonight because it is my brother-in-law's birthday, so we're going to go out to dinner, and that'll save me a little bit of time. But yes, time to start on all this fun stuff. It looks like my son's starting to wake up too. Okay, so yesterday didn't go quite as planned. My son is teething and he was really fussy and just needs some extra love. So I wasn't able to get any baking done, but I'm going to try to today because all I need to do is finish up my notes and then write out my budget plan for this month. And hopefully that'll give me some time. I also didn't get to do my hobby of sewing last night just because we went out to dinner. We didn't get home until like 8 o'clock. But the good news is we've been sleep training my son, and last night he didn't cry at all. I put him down in his crib. He fussed for like literally 2 seconds, and then he was fine. He kicked around in his crib for a minute and then rolled over and went to sleep. So I'm very proud of him, and hopefully that trend continues so I can use the nighttime to do my hobbies and the daytime to get my priorities done. Which I am noticing the way I'm having this right now is very much high to low priority throughout the day. Just kind of how it goes, because for me I have the most energy in the morning, so I want to do the high mental load, high energy stuff first and then trickle down to everything else. But I'm all set up and gonna get started on my homework. well, little man is up from his nap, so I'm going to take this time to work out my budget for the month. I literally just placed an Amazon order, so this is much needed, and hopefully my dude will just hang out with me while I do that. All right, we are halfway through the week, and we're doing really good, honestly. I was able to finish my homework yesterday, so I got a head start and I finished my chapter 12 cookies, which is like our ongoing project that we have to work on. And I also applied for dental insurance, which I really need to do. My son is trying to grab my notebook, that's why I'm all shaky. But yes, so everything is going very well. I am going to get a head start on dinner. We're going to make some chili for tonight. And I'm also going to bake some oatmeal, which I didn't get done yesterday, but I'll do it today. You can see the shadow's hand. Yes, hi my love. I know, it's so cool. I finished the laundry. I still need to vacuum and do some of my sweeping and decluttering. I also want to try to finish up more of my sewing project tonight once my son is in bed. He's been doing a lot better getting to sleep on his own. It takes about 30 minutes now, where it used to take like 2 hours. So that's progress. And I'm using my newfound free time to get back to some of my more time-extensive hobbies. So with that, let's get in the kitchen and get this stuff done. Okay, it's been a second since we chatted. I think we last talked on Wednesday, maybe. But Thursday was kind of one of those days where just like nothing was going right, it felt like. My son is teething and he just was cranky, so he wanted to be glued to my side. His nap times got all messed up, so things got a little out of balance around Thursday. But here's what went down. So I haven't had time to do any more work on my sewing project, which is right here. I thought I'd show you guys. I'm making this skirt, so it's pretty cute. I have a little pocket right here. I need to do some buttons to close it up, but otherwise it's pretty well finished. But yeah, so I haven't been able to get to the buttons and the hem yet, which is all I have left. So maybe I'll do that tonight. Today's Saturday. I was able to get quite ahead on my schoolwork. So I got through my chapter 13 notes and homework minus one problem. There's one problem that I'm stuck on, so I'm waiting for my professor to reply to give me a hand with that. Then I got all our errands done, bank, grocery store, library, all that fun stuff. And then I haven't been too up on my extra cleaning, so vacuuming, I haven't cleaned the kitchen or the bathroom. So maybe I'll get to that today. I don't know. It's not too bad. Like, we are pretty good about staying on top of it, so we'll see. But otherwise, things have been pretty good. I will say, I love, love how this is looking. I feel so full and productive, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just seeing the page filled up, compared to like this. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I do think I'm going to carry this on into next week, which what I've done is I have just sticky noted like my basic goals. I haven't done it for that week. That way, I've got loose goals, but as I approach chapter 13, that's about to be complete. So because I'm trying to get a week ahead on school, I can readjust, which I'm really happy because this chapter 13 is for week 2, but then week 3 I have chapter 14 and 15, so that's like double duty. So I'm glad that I'm getting ahead because I can spend more time focusing on that week. Which another thing is I've labeled down here what week of school I'm on, because in my class everything is organized like per week. So I don't get confused. I know like what week we're on in class and what week I'm working on getting ahead of class, if that kind of makes sense. But I'm really happy with how this is going. So I am going to carry this into next week. I am going to cut out the break time though. Break time doesn't exist in my world. I'm considering time with my son as break time. So when he's awake from his nap and we're playing and we're hanging out in the living room, that's my break. I'm too busy to just sit down for an hour, it feels like, when he's asleep. Like when he's asleep, like right now, I need to be doing things because when he's awake, he's my everything. So awake time is break time. So I'm going to take that out, but I do think what I'm going to do is I might add a line just to separate the morning from the afternoon, just to give me a little bit more visual that way, because I do like seeing that break in the morning and the afternoon, but break time just doesn't exist. Now, the one thing that has fallen behind, ironically, is my videos. I haven't had any time to sit down, film, edit. I'm going to try to edit this video really quick. If it's a little quick and dirty editing, I'm sorry, I'm doing my best, you can see here. But I gotta put my school and my baby first. So I'm gonna try to be better, especially if I can get ahead on school. Maybe I can find a day to just focus on putting out a YouTube video because I really enjoy this hobby. But for right now, that's what I'm working with. Another thing is, can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful my notes are? So I did these little like pop-outs because the equations that we're working with are in here. So that way I don't have to keep flipping the page back and forth. I just have those pop out. But I've got everything highlighted and underlined and organized. So this is everything I've worked on this week. So when I say I've been busy, oh, I've been busy. I'm so happy that I have a printer now so I can print out the examples, because like that is so much nicer to look at than this. You know, like when I'm doing the homework and I need a quick reference guide, it's very lovely, very lovely. So shout out to me for staying up on my notes. This is 1 week. Well, technically 2 weeks because I'm working a week ahead. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any advice for something I could do differently with my layouts. I always appreciate it. And I hope you found this helpful or entertaining. But I'll see you next time. Bye.